Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Mr. Animal Lover, your host. Today, top 10 pet injuries vets see most and what you can do immediately to cure your pet. Top 10 pet injuries vets see most and what you can do immediately to cure your pet. But before we get started with that, let's bring some laughter, joy to your life. And we're going to do that with some pet jokes. That's right. All right, let's see how funny I can be today. The theme is going to be home pet remedies. All right, the dog who thinks coconut oil is a scam. I tried rubbing coconut oil on his itchy paws. He licked it off, then looked at me like, cool. Now they're itchy and greasy. He slipped on the tile, blamed me with his eyes, and demanded a vet. Pretty sure he's filing a Better Bone Bureau complaint. Number 2, the cat who rejected pumpkin like a food critic. She had a little tummy trouble, so I offered her a teaspoon of organic pumpkin puree. She sniffed it once, looked at me like I was serving prison food, then buried it in the litter. She doesn't want fiver, she wants a filet mignon or death. The dog who turned honey into a negotiation. Gave him a spoonful of honey to soothe his cough. Now he coughs on cue, but only when I open the kitchen cabinet. He doesn't have a sore throat. He has a honey addiction and zero shame. The cat who treated bone broth like a biohazard. I warmed up homemade bone broth to help her hydration. She sniffed it, flinched, and walked backwards out of the kitchen, then stared at me from the hallway like I've committed a culinary crime. She'll rather drink fish tank water than my healing elixir. The dog who thinks oatmeal baths are humiliation. He had itchy skin, so I gave him an oatmeal soaked. He stared at me like, why am I in breakfast? Now every time I eat cereal, he leaves the room. We've both got trauma. The cat who thinks essential oils are witchcraft. I diffused lavender oil to calm her nerves. She stared at the diffuser for 5 minutes, then knocked it off the counter. Apparently, she prefers her stress natural and untreated. The dog who believes in placebo chews only. Tried a calming chew with cameline and theoline. He sniffed it, sneezed, and walked away. 5 minutes later, he took his favorite toy hostage and demanded real medicine or peanut butter. He's not anxious. He's done with the herbal diplomacy. All right. Thank you for listening to the animal comedy portion of the show. Now, top 10 pet injuries vets see most and what you can do immediately to cure your furry little friend. Identify the 10 most common injuries seen by veterinarians. Below is a curated list based on veterinary sources WebMD, Blot Vets, Blue Pearl Emergency. Understanding these helps you spot problems early and act decisively. Number one, cuts and lacerations. Pets often sustain cuts from sharp objects at home or outdoors. Even small wounds can become infected quickly if untreated. Number two, fractures and sprains, soft tissue injuries. Falls, collisions, or rough play can lead to broken bones or ligament damage. Limping, swelling, or reluctance to bear weight are common signs. Number three, foreign body ingestion. Pets, especially dogs and puppies, swallow socks, toys, and non food items, risking GI obstruction, vomiting, lethargy, or abdominal pain, often indicate trouble. Number four, toxic ingestion, poisoning, one of the worst. Household chemicals, toxic plants, human medications, or foods, chocolate can cause rapid deterioration. Early signs include drooling, vomiting, and seizures. Number five, heart stroke. Overheating in hot weather or left in cars can escalate quickly. Heavy panting, drooling, weakness, collapse demand immediate cooling. Number six, choking, airway obstruction. Small toys, bones, or foreign objects lodged in the throat can block airflow, signs gagging, pawing at mouth, difficulty breathing. Please be careful with that one. Number seven, burns, thermal and chemical. Contact with hot surfaces, boiling liquids, or corrosive chemicals can injure skin and deeper tissues. Redness, blistering, or intense pain on contact warrant first aid. Definitely when it gets hot outside, depending what part of the country you are in right now, you have to be careful. Las Vegas, for example, weather goes up 110, or you can boil an egg outside. That's troublesome, right? Especially if you're like walking your dog without putting special boots on their paws, protect them from that hot, scorching concrete. Be careful. Number eight, bite wounds and infections. Interactions with other animals or wildlife can cause puncture wounds, prone to deep infection, swelling, redness, fever, lethargic often follow. Number nine, eye injuries. Scratches, foreign debris, or chemical exposure threaten vision, squinting, redness, discharge, or sudden blindness require fast response. Number 10, insect bites, stings, allergy reactions. This is a big one, right? Especially the warm weather coming along. You have the spring weather too. Uh, Allergies, big time. I suffer a little bit from allergies, right? I go outside. I depends how's the weather. It can get bad, but same thing with pets, animals. They have allergies also, just like humans do. So we have to be very, very careful. Again, number 10, insect bites, stings, allergic reactions. Bees, spiders, or other stinging insects can cause localized swelling or life-threatening anaphylaxis, swelling around face, difficulty breathing, collapse signal emergency. All right. Number two, how to master urgent first aid actions to stabilize your pet, right? And before I continue, it's about that time for a pet deal. For your pet deal today, I've been talking about it all week. That's right. Ammunition. If you've been watching my show, you know what I mean by ammunition. Go to hlcpets.com, click on Pet Treatery for the month of June. Free cod skin treats all June. Just spend $79 or more at checkout. It's crunch time, literally. That's right. What else? We got the non-stinky offer alert, 20% off chewy digestion supplements, The entire month of June, use coupon code functional at checkout. Dehydrated protein, single ingredient, all natural, no preservatives, slowly dehydrated. Your pets will love it. Freeze-dried protein, limited ingredients, all natural, no preservatives, flash frozen. You got the best sellers here. This is for dogs and cats. Dogs and cats. We have premium freeze-dried salmon, premium dehydrated sardines, premium dehydrated chicken breasts, premium dehydrated kangaroo. I'm loving it. You got the collection, the puppy collection, training collection, seniors collection, large dog collection. I mean, I look at these like a beef jerky I'm eating. I mean, the humanization of food, right? If you can eat it, your pet can eat it. That's what I say. And let me tell you, for example, premium dehydrated salmon and sweet potato. We got premium dehydrated lamb liver. I mean, this is good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. So you have functional, dehydrated, everyday biscuit, freeze dries, bones and chews, soft and chewy. You also have the executive loyalty program. And let's not forget, if you sign up for their newsletter, you get 25% off your next purchase. I am loving it. All right. Right now, we're talking about top 10 pet injuries vets see most and what you can do immediately to cure your pet. Number 2, having a clear practice plan empowers you to act swiftly. Below are concrete veterinarian recommended steps for each injured type. So number 1, cuts and lacerations. First thing you should do, right? Stop the bleeding. Apply direct pressure with a clean cloth or gouge. Clean wound. Rinse gently with sterile saline or clean water to remove debris. Protect. Apply a pet-safe antiseptic ointment and cover with sterile gauze light bandage. Prevent licking via a collar if needed. Monitor. Watch for swelling, discharge, or foul odor, signs of infection. And I'm going to show you afterwards, once I'm done with these 10, where you can get the largest over-the-counter pet medication and now prescription medication. That's right. Stay tuned after these 10. Number 2, fractures and sprain. Immobilize. Keep the pet calm. Use a makeshift splint or board to limit movement. Cardboard, rolled towels. Minimize movement. Carry small pets. Use a stretcher-like board for larger pets. Comfort and warmth, very important. Cover with a blanket to reduce shock. Avoid giving food or water if surgery may be needed. Transport, seek veterinary care immediately. Do not attempt to realign bones. Don't do that yourself. Unless you're a professional, you know what you're doing. Foreign body ingestion. Assess signs, vomiting, drooling, abdominal pain, or inability to poop. Do not induce vomiting without vet advice. Some objects can damage the esophagus on the way up. Contact vet ASAP. Provide details of the object ingested. Bring packaging if toxin. Transport for radiographs or endoscopy. Number 4, toxic ingestion poisoning. Very dangerous. Identify the toxins. Gather packaging or plant sample. Call poison hotline or vet ASPCA poison control, your local emergency clinic. Do not delay. Many toxins act fast. Timely treatment often involves activated charcoal or IV fluids. Avoid inducing vomiting without guidance. Some toxins cause more harm on the way up. Heat stroke, we talked about it earlier. Be very careful, especially you're in the hot states, Las Vegas, Texas. Rapid cooling, move to shade, AC, apply cool, not ice cold, water to paws and body, use fans, monitor temperature until 103, then stop cooling. Hydration, offer small amounts of water if alert. Emergency care if needed, even if cooled, internal damage may persist. Seek vet evaluation immediately. Number 6, choking and airway obstruction. Open airway if safe, gently open mouth. Check for visible object. Hamlet maneuver for pets. Learn proper technique for dogs and cats. Only attempt if trained. CPR if needed. Be prepared for pet CPR. Ooh, exciting, right? Immediately veterinary visit if you clear airway, internal swelling or injury may follow. Number 7, burns, very dangerous. Cool the area, flush thermal burns with lukewarm water for several minutes. Do not apply ice directly. For chemical burns, rinse liberally with water. Cover gently, use a non-stick sterile dressing, prevent licking using e-collar. Veterinary assessment, burns can penetrate deeper than they appear. Professional care may include pain meds, antibiotics, or surgery. Number 8, bite wounds and infections. Clean light wounds gently. Rinse with saline, but deep punctures require veterinary care. Monitor for infections, swelling, heat, discharge, fever. Veterinary care promptly. Bite wounds often harbor bacteria deep in tissues. Antibiotics and sometimes surgical cleaning are needed. Number 9, eye injuries. Prevent further damage. Avoid rubbing the eye. Use an e-collar. Rinse if debris. Very gently flush with sterile saline. Cover lightly if possible. Shield from light without pressure. Seek vet immediately. Eye injuries can worsen rapidly. Early treatment preserves vision. And number 10, insects, bites, stings, and allergic reactions. Remove stinger if visible. Carefully scrape it out. Cold compress applied to reduce swelling. Watch for anaphylaxis, difficulty breathing, facial swelling, or collapse. Require emergency veterinary intervention and possibly epinephrine. Veterinary treatment, antihistamine, steroids, or emergency support may be needed. All right, it's about that time. Yes, time for another pet deal. And I am going to take you to hlcpets.com. On there, you're going to click on the Amazon banner, which is going to take you to that's right, Amazon pet prescription medications. Did you know Amazon now offers pet prescription? First, they were the largest over-the-counter medications for pets. They have for dogs, cats, fishes, reptiles, small and large animals, hamster, gerbils, snakes, horses. You think about it, right? Everything, right? Now they offer pet prescription medications for your dog, cat. They even got vet diets, food, right? How does it work? Contact your vet, confirm the recommended medication, add to your cart. Hundreds of commonly prescribed pet medications are available. Enter the details, provide your pet vet info at checkout, and is shipped by a third-party vet source. Vet source contacts your vet for approval and ships your order. And here's the top pet prescription here. You have it all. That's right. Everything you could think of. Heart guard, everything you could think of. Next guard. Prescription required for the Heart Guard Plus. Everything you could think of. It's all here. Next guard. And it tells you if a prescription is required. That's the lovely part. You see here, it tells you if a prescription is required. That's right. I like this. This is new. It tells you a prescription required. And like I said, they have over-the-counter medicine also. Right? What I love about Amazon is you can shop by the biggest brands. It's all here. You can shop by the biggest brand. Let's click on the Milk-Bone brand. Love, one of my favorites. Milk-Bone. That's going to take you here. Treat your dog like Crypto the Super Dog. Follow Milkbone for tail wagging updates. Soft and chewy of yum. Shop all sorts. Chews made for greatness. Crunchy flavor heroes. Give them super delicious taste. And less waiting, more dog. Get your Milkbone products ASAP. They have eligible items. And over here, you can see what it is. Let's watch this small infomercial.
Milkbone is there for every. Come here.
Sorry about that.
Milkbone is there for every. Come here, boy. For every. You want a treat?
Home.
For every good boy. For Superman's best friend. Treat your dog like a superhero with Milkbone. And don't miss Superman in theaters July 11th.
I am most likely going to watch that. I watched all the Superman episodes. But right now, we're talking about top 10 pet injuries vets see most and what you can do immediately to cure your furry little friend at home. And let's go with number 3. Learn clear signs that indicate immediate veterinary attention. Knowing when home care is insufficient is critical. If you observe any of the following, head to the clinic or emergency hospital without delay. Uncontrolled bleeding, soaking bandages, or pulling blood, severe trauma, hit by car accident, incidents, deep wounds, suspected fractures, difficulty breathing, gasping, wheezing, persistent coughing or collapse, neurological signs, seizures, disorientation, paralysis, persistent vomiting or diarrhea, especially with blood or signs of dehydration, heat stroke symptoms even after cooling attempt if pet remains weak or disoriented, severe pain indicators, vocalizing frantic behavior, refusal to move, eye emergencies, sudden blindness, severe pain, or visible trauma, toxin exposure, knowing ingestion of dangerous substance or rapid onset sign, anaphylaxis, facial swelling, hives, collapse, difficulty breathing. When in doubt, contact your veterinarian or an emergency clinic. Early intervention often prevents complications. All right. That was a mouthful. Explore prevention strategies to minimize risk in everyday life. Proactive measures significantly reduce the chance of emergencies. Implement these powerful prevention tactics. Pet proof your home, very important. Secure toxic substance cleaners, medications out of reach. Pick up small objects that could be swallowed. Use pet gates to restrict access to hazardous areas, kitchens, balconies. Safe play and exercise. Choose appropriate toys. Avoid small parts or easily shredded items. Supervise rough plays with other pets. Maintain a controlled environment when off leash to prevent falls or fights. Heat stroke prevention. Never leave pets in parked vehicles. Provide shade or fresh water during hot weather. Schedule walks during cooler hours. Regular health checks, routine vet visits are important for early detection of joint issues or dental problems that could lead to injuries. Monitor weight to avoid obesity and related joint strain. Training and restraints. Teach drop it command to reduce foreign object ingestion. Use harnesses or leashes outdoors to prevent chase related accidents. Seasonal and environmental awareness. Identify toxic plants in your region, remove or fence them out. Use pet safe ice melts in winter. Check paws after walks for cuts or burns. Emergency kit preparedness. Keep first aid supplies organized and accessible. Ensure family members know its location and basic first aid steps. Regularly check expiration dates on medications. All right, access essential resources for building a pet first aid kit and emergency plan. Very important, right? Core first kit aid items: sterilized gauze pads, adhesives, bandages, vet wrap, antiseptic solution or wipes formulated for pets, digital thermometer and lubricant, tweezers for splinters or stinger removal, scissors for cutting bandages, muzzle or soft muzzle for large dogs to prevent bites when in pain, blanket or towel for warmth or makeshift stretcher, emergency contact sheet, vet clinic, poison control hotline, nearest 24/7 hospital, disposable gloves, saline eye wash, hydrogen peroxide only for vet directed induction of vomiting in certain areas, and then pet safe pain relief only under veterinary guidance. Very important, an emergency plan. Identify nearest emergency vet, safe address, phone, known directions, transportation ready. Keep a pet carrier or blanket in your car for safe transport. Contact info sheet includes pet medical history, medications, allergies, and microchip details. Assign who calls the vet, who gathers supplies, who transfers the pet, and then practice drill. Very important. Familiarize pets with carriers and travel to reduce the stress of actual emergencies. Very important. All right, it's about that time. Pet breaking news. For pet breaking news, yes, every day we've been talking about it. Yes, I want you to nominate the American Humane Society 15th Annual Hero Dog Awards nominations. It's like the Oscars for canines, and I will show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to share my screen. You're going to type in American Humane Hero Dog Awards, right? Celebrate ordinary dogs that do extraordinary things. Hero comes in all breeds. These are the categories: law enforcement and first responder dogs, service and guide hearing dogs, emerging hero and shelter dogs, therapy dogs, and military dogs. You have the award rules, and then last year's winners, 2023, 2022, and 2024. So yes, go on there, American Humane Society. Please donate. If you have some extra change, you can donate also. All right. We're getting to the end of the show. And it's about that time too. Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. My 1 minute beef is going to be with pet parents. That's right. This show is about education, right? I'm trying to educate you on everything about pets. So today's show, very important. Maintaining a first aid pet kit, just like you maintain a first aid emergency kit for humans. Yes, pets should have one also. So if you don't have one, put one together. If I'm going too fast for you on my show, you can go on YouTube and rewind and play it over and over till you get everything gathered together, what I'm talking about that you're gonna need. Very important, right? Very important to have that emergency kit. Very important to know at home if something's happening to your pet, they having an emergency, what to do. First thing we want to do is not panic, right? We want to, be calm. Think about it like this, right? If your child is choking on something, we know, right? Common sense, Heimlich remover, or if it's a baby or small, couple taps in the back, you face it a certain direction, right? So same thing with our pets. We love our pets, right? With all our heart, just like we love our human children and friends, right? So we should know in times of emergency what to do for our pets also. Very critical, right? And that's going to be Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. Put together your emergency first aid kit for your pet. That's going to include your vet information, gouges, eye saline, peroxide, all that, everything that it's going to require in case there's an emergency for your pet. Put it together. All right, that's the end of the show. That's right. Top 10 pet injuries vets see most and what you can do immediately at home to take care of your pet. This was a mouthful, this show. I loved it, though. It went by kind of fast. A lot of information. Watch the Pets Rule Show Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Support the Pets Rule Show. Like and smash that subscribe button. Visit hlcpets.com for pet deals. Pets Rule at hlcpets.com. You have questions. I have answers. I'm Mr. Pet Fixer, right? Mr. Animal Lover. You have questions, shoot me an email. Call me 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1-800-213-0988 for questions and answers, $1.99 per minute fee. And snap, share, win, enter your best pet pictures and videos for a chance to win cash prizes. Email pictures and videos to petsrule at hlcpets.com. Thank you for watching. This entire week, it's all about pets taking care of their injuries. Most common injuries at home. I'm going to show you how to save a few pennies, a few dollars, but always, always, always seek veterinary consultation after any type of pet emergency, because we want to make sure our pets are fine long term. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.